Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second. And they'll bring it to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Milroe. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Never. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Fast motion from the offense. On the move. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on the board.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards, even if I get stopped. I'm starting this game aggressive.
To throw, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Crosses midfield. Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to pass. It's Ewers. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it on the left. All by himself down the middle. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense set for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Warren. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pulls it in. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Off-play action on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
After that latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This offense has a second down play. Quick pass on the jet motion. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Longhorns get it past the sticks.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap.
The expressway is wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On target. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They're getting this guy lathered up. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the shotgun, the inside give. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Yeah, and how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Into the end zone he goes. Two-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll knock him down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wolverines are on the move. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Looking downfield, it's Warren. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Defense wants to bring the heat. Buys a little time with his feet. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Headed to the end zone.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the two to make it a field goal game. To the air, it's Warren. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
Oh, he wants it all. He caught it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas! The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Subscribe, y'all. I appreciate it. Please subscribe. Help your boy out. You feel me? We trying to make it to 500. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's a milestone. And then it's on the way up from there, baby. Join the underrated crew. I appreciate you. Yeah.
In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just...
Okay. What's happening, Tamori? What's good with it?
What's good?
Shit, I'm on NC. I'm on NC Dub. You got NCAA?
Yup.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. No, you won't. You don't want these problems, young man.
I guess I do.
Oh, you want to test your skill?
Yup.
Oh my God.
They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up down the 21-yard line.
All right, let me finish this game, and then, cause then I'll be done with my season, and then I'll play.
They'll give it to the back. First down.
I love the way they understand the situation. They understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He's going to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Trying to get to it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. A first down for the offense. To the air, it's Ewers. Unleashes one. Lost, the defense is wide open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make...
He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Coming after it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. Makes his connection. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Fires to the right. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
The give from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Ewers. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. A A field goal here would make it a two-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on fourth down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a fourth down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
He's open on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He makes the catch. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. He's looking to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the fresh...
Tamora, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm streaming, so I gotta have you on mute because I got the music.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, you know I'm using Texas, so get ready.
All right. Nah, I'm gonna go back up. Am I? Yeah.
As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. Stopped at the 17. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys.
Yeah.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Working the middle, it's complete. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
On second down, he'll fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. Smashes through the tackle. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The offense starts with a short field. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that ball is live in the backfield. And everybody needs a
Bro, what?
The offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Little touch pass to the receiver.
All right. All right.
And they break the seal on the scoring. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
Now, I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. Gets them going early.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Bell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pulls it in. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting him.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He wants to throw. Dances away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
On second down, just keeps firing. Quarterback extends the play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Ewers. They're trying to get to it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll try to tack on one more.
I'm gonna come back.
No,
you ain't.
Will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. Oh, look out. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down. The give to the back. And the ball is free on the pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Here comes the Texas offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line
The
of
heck?
scrimmage. They may have...
You so lucky. That was 6.
And now it's 1st and 5. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost.
What?
They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Blue. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Gets out of bounds after...
Yeah, I don't use Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
I use Alabama.
He'll just keep slinging it. Caught near the sideline, it's held. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it easy on nobody.
Bro, I'm going to come back, bro. Trust.
Wait, you finna come back in this game?
Yes. I'm locked in.
You gonna come back and what? Win?
I don't know.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of...
Into double coverage.
Never mind. I'm not coming back.
Oh no. Oh no.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop him.
Good defense.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering,
Yes, sir.
what didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes a connection. He's loose down the left side.
What's up?
He couldn't catch him.
That was nice. That was nice. Don't be trying to steal my celebration.
They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the point after is good. Still just a 2-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
But we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air, it's Ewers. Finds the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
And bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe he lets one fly deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Snowed under by the defense. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Yo, Tyrone.
I gotta go. It's like 2 a.m.
I feel it. Good night, fam. I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
So much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that. I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass on second down. Pressure coming. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just... knee as he stopped at the 14. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
First down here for the offense. The The give to the single back. At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike touchdown.
Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. Say it one time with me. Never understated, never underestimated. This Vegas underrated. Peace.